All right. If you can remember
Sure.
slightly before where you were, go ahead.
So I was working at this large electrical contractor's office, working in the office, and timing, in some things, timing is everything. The owner who I went to work for decided to sell. Walt Bush called me and said, "Hey, I'm buying a new truck. I've got a nice used truck. You want to get into the business?" And I thought, sure, good timing. And so then that's kind of where the business training starts of how do you be environmentally friendly, how do you be safe, how do you be green, how do you be responsible to your customers. And it starts with the product. We use a product called Planet Guard. Between the three things we use, traffic lane cleaner, degreaser, and rinse, there's only 6 ingredients. Every one of them is food grade. And just happen to be food grade and things that are used in the cleaning industry.
And that means you can eat it.
Yes. You wouldn't. I'm one of these weird
It's
people that
edible.
actually, and I've tried it.
Yeah.
I stick my finger and try it. Most of it's sodiums. I
Right.
mean, 2 of the ingredients are table salt and baking soda.
Right.
And then you get sodium carbonate, which is soda ash. That's in toothpaste and other things. I mean, you've got lactic acid, which is in cottage cheese and yogurt. And I mean, so these are things that people ingest all the time. Now, with us, we use it as a cleaning product that gets diluted with water, and then it gets rinsed. And so not only is it safe, I mean, it's just not there when we're done anyway. It all gets flushed out and rinsed. And I deal with a lot of people that have pets, and pets, it's a marking tool. I mean, they're trying to tell you that this is their turf, and then they pay me to go clean it up. And sometimes I've had dogs go right after I cleaned. I mean, they'll be resentful that I cleaned up their marking scent, and they'll rescent. But something that's more strange is just the scenarios that you find yourself in, that people know you're coming to clean, and they'll have the strangest things out, and you'll find the strangest things when you clean. Oh yeah, go clean under the bed, please move under the bed. You know, I find all kinds of things between, you know, loaded firearms that I have to ask them to move or move, and different things that I'd rather not mention that you find hidden. So that's where it starts. It's cool that the product line has 3 green certifications. It's Green Seal certified, EnviroD6 certified, Environmental Choice certifications. But the better thing is that you know the ingredients. I literally know what I'm taking to the customer's house. And so that gives me peace of mind. And so that's the most green thing about what we do. The other thing is that we run the truck. It's a diesel truck. We use biodiesel. It's nice because I get to support the only chain in this state that carries biodiesel. It's actually more efficient. It's a power takeoff truck, which the machine that we use to clean is hooked up to the engine. So basically it's powered by biodiesel. And it actually, because diesel engines have more torque at lower RPM, I get way better efficiency than these guys running full-size vans that are half the size as my truck. You get way better efficiency. So that is nice for us to be able to make use of that. Just simple things too, like we don't do printed advertising. We don't do phone book. We don't support that kind of advertising because it makes use of paper. We're found organically on Google, and I do networking. You know, you meet people, and I get a lot of referral work. Even our business cards, recycled paper. You know, if we do anything, it needs to be recycled. Sure. You know, little things also like making sure that the spray bottles we use are made out of recycled plastic. I mean, there's lots of little things you can pay attention to. It's not that hard. I mean, Home Depot, the spray bottles they sell are made out of recycled plastic. So it's not as if you really have to go out of your way.
All right, so we're out here actually checking out the truck itself. I'm super excited for you to show me around and talk about some of the stuff in it.
Okay, well, first makes this truck so nice to work with is it's a power takeoff. That means everything is powered by the actual truck engine. So you've got a 4.7 liter Nissan diesel motor hooked up to drive belts that powers this thing, and it makes it fun for me because it's easy to do my job. The truck makes it easy. All the components are actually built onto the bed of the truck. You got your controls. That yellow thing is the blower. That's actually what creates the suction. Water pump. These are heat exchangers, so that the truck actually heats the water. There's an oil line that runs through the tank. There's a coolant line that runs through the tank. There's auxiliary heaters. So it's just a really high-end piece of equipment, and that's actually why we picked this. The fact that it could be run on diesel and biodiesel makes it really nice too. When it was in Portland, we had a 200-gallon tank that a truck would come deliver 100% biodiesel. It's a little harder to do that in Boise. We just support the local fuel company that carries biodiesel blend. That's Sinclair, and so we always just go to their gas stations. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting piece of equipment. But when you couple the best equipment and then the safest products, it really gives you a leg up. And again, it makes it fun to work with. I mean, we didn't buy it because it's a rolling billboard, but it's a rolling billboard. It's humongous. I mean, if I ever get kicked out of the house, I can just move into the truck. So I definitely enjoy using it.
Great. So what were one of the weird things that you had to learn when you first started using the truck? The quirks.
You have to either have the money to take it to a mechanic for every little thing, every little maintenance item, or you have to be willing to learn those things. I recently had a drivetrain, a drive shaft literally explode off of it because I wasn't lubricating the U-joints. I learned real quickly, you need to lubricate the U-joints or else they're going to explode. Yeah, something I've also done, which sometimes people are surprised that I do, is obviously in the industry I know other carpet cleaners. And I tell them how to be green. I tell this is the product line I use. This is what's in it. This is why you want to use it. This is who you can call to buy it from. You should try it. I mean, why not be a green cleaner if it's that easy? And it actually is that easy. And sometimes I get interest, sometimes I don't. I've met a few guys that I didn't know, and I talked to them about being green, and they literally cussed me out. They were so offended. And I don't know if it's because they're losing so much of their business to green companies. I don't know what it is, but some people are just not cool with the idea. I don't get it, but apparently they have their thinking of what makes them not want to be green. But so we actually do that. I mean, one of the things that we're known for as a company is being green, and I'm more than happy to tell any carpet cleaner how to do that because I believe in that being the right thing to do instead of using chemicals. So that's something that's a little different. We don't have secrets. There's not this special mix of things. I mean, I advertise on the website what product line we use, so anybody can make use of that. Something else I do when I do estimates, if somebody requires a quote and I have to go out there and measure and not actually do the cleaning, I take a motorcycle that gets 60 miles to the gallon. I don't drive that big truck to do quotes. And so I actually get better mileage than your Prius when I go and do estimates. And I use it for errands and things
Unless
too.
I'm hyperdriving.
Well, okay.
Then I get 100.
Right. So, but I'm pretty sure the motorcycle's more fun though. But so I'll actually pull up to people's homes. It is more fun, I know. Yeah, the motorbike's company colors, and I pull up to the house in my EcoClean outfit, and I will actually take that to customers' homes. And if I get a raised eyebrow, I'll explain this is what's responsible. 60 miles to the gallon. How could I not? Why would I want to drive the truck when I can drive this? So little things like that.
That's awesome. I like that.